New at 10 tonight, right now, there are nearly 200 different documented gangs in the city of Memphis, and that number has been soaring in recent years.
And they're spreading everywhere across the county, not just in the inner city. Many of these gang members break into homes, rob stores, and commit other crimes to maintain their status. WREG's Bridget Chapman found out how authorities are trying to keep up with the growing numbers and why you may want to keep a closer eye on your kids and who they are associating with.
Everybody ready?
Lieutenant Andre Pruitt is talking to who he calls the Wolf Pack, or what's also known as the multi-agency gang unit in Memphis. Ride around with them for not even an hour, and you'll understand the nickname.
Hey, calm down.
They're some of the many people trying to stop gangs in Memphis.
They're everywhere. Gang members are not just in South Memphis or Whitehaven or Hickory Hill. They're in Cordova, they're everywhere.
There are currently 12,850 documented gang members in the city of Memphis, and 2,750 of those members joined in the past 3 years, which averages to more than 2 new people a day. They're spread out among nearly 200 different gangs. It gives people like Assistant District Attorney Paul Hagerman a challenge.
It seems like as many as we lock in jail, there's 2 or 3 ready to step in.
Officials say there used to only be a handful of prominent gangs that started out in areas like this, what used to be the infamous Lemoyne Gardens project. But now different neighborhoods are creating their own gangs, and members don't feel loyal to just one anymore.
More little cliques or little gangs that seem to be particularly violent and need less and less of a reason to resort to shooting a gun.
He says one of the most disturbing reasons gang members are firing shots is social media.
It may start with a Facebook post or a tweet or an Instagram posting.
And it can be over something as simple as disliking a musician or posting a disrespectful status.
Nowadays, we're seeing less and less reasons for any of the violence.
Less reasoning for the violence and much younger faces making up the scene. Authorities say kids are getting recruited to join gangs as young as 11 years old. Whether that's in their neighborhood or in their school, it can be anywhere.
See where there was an older person running everything, but it's been changing a lot. And a lot of these young kids with these offset groups, they're totally different.
He says the young gang members are carrying guns, breaking into cars, and committing crimes in neighborhoods.
One running in the red pants with a backpack.
James Thompson says hanging around gang members seemed like the only option when he was growing up in the Lakeview Garden area.
You grow up seeing everybody claiming, I guess what they say, these sets and these colors, and it's appealing. As a child, you want to be a part of something.
He landed in jail, but recently turned his life around and joined the Young Man University, where he's now helping others from going down that same path.
There's so many in jail, there's so many dead. It's really a bleak outlook. I wish the kids, the young people, could understand that.
You got something on you?
The gang unit is one of multiple entities trying to intervene by speaking to kids in neighborhoods and at schools. They're about to double in size, but experts say they need more help than that.
If we're ever going to really fight this thing, we got to commit ourselves across a broad spectrum.
Including in homes where parents might not realize their children's friends aren't who they seem to be. James recommends keeping tabs on those friends as well as your children's phones and daily actions. All moves that could save a life.
We have to fight for our children. We don't fight for them, who will?
In South Memphis, Bridget Chapman, WREG News Channel 3.
You gotta fight for your kids. Well, there are currently 6 gang injunction zones in Memphis where identified gang members are banned in the area for criminal purposes. Authorities say they've seen a crime drop in that area those areas that have taken on that, and they continue to look for different ways to decrease gang violence.